Well, things of Erik ten Hag staying at Manchester United and not staying at Manchester United are blowing hot and cold. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where you're watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. It's much like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name and hope you guys are really having fun and continue to smash like button, comment and share and continue to subscribe because we want to hit 20,000 subscribers. And now you know the mission we are on to. One of our partners that obviously works with us in here for you and he injects some money into this channel known as the Eye Dental Care has been nominated in one of the prestigious awards, and I would love you guys to obviously coming through and be part of this. And how are you supposed to be part of this? Go into the lower right bottom corner, follow that link and go ahead and really vote. If at all you feel like you wish Rock and David well, go ahead and obviously vote, because the more we win, the more the power of this channel will be felt. So Eye Dental Care is nominated, and go ahead and obviously vote. The link is into the description box below, and I'll obviously be excited to see to it that you people have gone ahead obviously give us that for this day. Now we all know to it that yesterday there were stories that said Erik ten Hag is not gonna be sacked, and guess what? As it really came to the evening, lots of stories came up, and the first story came in through from Simon Stone, and Simon Stone is a United correspondent for the BBC for the last 3 decades, and he said for now Ten Hag remains in his job and he's having a few days away from the club as it's customary during the break. So unless the situation changes, he'll return to begin preparations for the league game with Brentford at Old Trafford on 19th October. That's what he said. Now that's what we all heard, and that's what really went ahead to obviously enjoy, and we're like, let him be here and see to it that Ineos settles in well, because these people have been here for just 2 months together. So if they've been here for 2 months together, then what makes you think that they've gone ahead to know what is really causing the club damage, you know? And everyone is really fronting the manager. Over much I want Erik ten Hag to leave if at all his performances don't improve. But my worry is if at all you obviously get in another manager and he also gets darted into the mud that is at Manchester United, do you think Ineos has gone ahead obviously clear out the dead wood, the mud, the faces, the people that are really doing nothing in there for you? I don't think so. So that's what he went ahead and obviously said. That is Simon Stone. Then later he told us that one of the United people that are really at the helm of the club, known as Joan Cloud, was taken to the European side, and he's representing Manchester United, and I think he's on the committee that runs UEFA, and they really had a meeting yesterday, and Simon Stone went ahead obviously approached him, and guess what? Simon Stone told us that I approached United Chief Executive Joan Cloud Black for a comment on Ten Hag's future at the European Clubs Association meeting in Athens. He politely declined. So obviously this question was first directed to the 25% minority owner for the club of Manchester United. You know that person very well. He goes by the names of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe was like, I love Erik ten Hag, but it's not a decision that I should take independently. It's a decision that I'll take with others, right? So it's not an independent decision that is going to be taken by this man. So this guy went ahead to decline it, and this is where people are like, why didn't he really say something? And when you're really trying to really get the answers, don't be clinged onto one side, or don't be hinged onto one side. You need to obviously look far and far and far and far and far and far. And what is the farthest that we can look at? First and foremost, maybe they've gone ahead to make a decision they're going to sack Erik ten Hag, and an official statement is going to be put out on the club website, and he doesn't want to obviously come up and obviously break the news in there. Or secondly, he's like, Why are they thinking that Erik ten Hag is going to be sacked by the club of Manchester United? We are happy with him and we're not going to be sacking him. So that decline leaves us in huge suspense. And as we are being left in suspense, Fabrizio Romano came up with a very big story, big bang story. And he said, Erik ten Hag has still not received any communication from the Man United board on his future. He remains calm and focused on the upcoming games. Ineos are discussing him internally and the situation is a tense one. So this obviously went ahead to send us into a shocker. And Ten Hag in us, we thought it was over, but it's not yet over. And then Ten Hag out as we are like, all right, yeah, they are still discussing about it. There is still a way for these people to obviously find their way out of the club. Sorry, there is still a way for the people at the club of Manchester United to obviously find their way out of to find Erik ten Hag's way out of the club of Manchester United. So I think when you look at such a story coming up, you obviously smell a rat that maybe there is something that we haven't gone ahead to obviously understand, right? You get? Maybe there is something that we haven't gone ahead to obviously understand in here. And Erik ten Hag might be on his way out or on his way of staying at the club of Manchester United. You understand? So a lot obviously came up into the mix. And I'm like, if there is tension and internally they are still discussing about what this guy's future is all about, that means a decision hasn't gone ahead obviously be made by the club of Manchester United. They are still trying to obviously find means of really finding a best solution. But all in all, why are they delaying? This is where I feel like they are really taking us back to the Glazer days. You get? I don't think that to sack Erik ten Hag, you need to take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when he drew with Aston Villa on Thursday, and when he drew with Porto last Thursday, and with Aston Villa last Sunday. Meaning that if a decision to sack him is really the one they're really riding onto, why don't they come up and obviously make that decision fine and for all? Because I don't believe in sacking Erik ten Hag now, because I believe we should give him up to the next international break. When he really messes up everything, we sack him and really get in an interim, maybe takes us through that period, But if the decision to sack him has been made, why don't they sack him? If tension is really in the board, why don't they sack the man? You get? Relieve him of his job and he'll be a happy man later. But I hate it when we continue to obviously create tension in the club of Manchester United. The same thing that we are into towards the end of the season, after the end of the season, and a decision took how many weeks to make? And you know what it costed us? It went ahead to cost us Tosin, who was a free agent and is now at Chelsea. And if at all, Erik ten Hag's future had been resolved at the club of Manchester United, there is no way Tosin would have gone ahead to cross to go to the side of Chelsea. And right now, would have gone ahead to obviously bring in Lenny Yoro, Matthias De Ligt, and Tosin as 3 central defenders for the club of Manchester United. So I tell you that I hate that lagging on. I hate it. If a decision is made, why are they taking this long? Sack the man. If the board has gone ahead to make a decision, sack Erik ten Hag. If they have gone ahead to make a decision that Ten Hag is going to be staying, let them come out and really clear it outside here that, all right, Ten Hag is the right man to obviously be kept as the manager of Manchester United. That's what we want in here for. I don't want really this dilly-dallying, because it really drains my energy. It is energy draining. And I tell you, I cannot come in here and obviously feel okay with such dilly darlings that are going to hit obviously cost us. You understand? So I have a feeling that a lot has to come out, and when it comes out, we need to obviously find ourselves in a position of really knowing the truth. And why should we be kept on tenterhooks like this? Who likes this? Even if you're Ten Hag outer, even if you are Ten Hag inner, I don't think that there is any of us who really wants this. You understand? No one likes this. No one enjoys this. I tell you, no one really enjoys this. And I tell you, it is really one of those moments that I believe they should come up and obviously rectify as soon as possible. So they are still discussing internally, and the situation is a tense one. So that's what Fabrizio Romano has gone ahead to say. And you know who Fabrizio Romano is. He's one of those people that you'll obviously have to listen to when he obviously puts in the required heft of information in there for you. So Ten Hag situation tense at Manchester United, and we wait. That's why I've told you that Ten Hag sacking back on the cards, because Ineos are discussing whether they keep him in here or they let him go. And I don't know what your thoughts are about it. Do you want him in, or do you want him to be here? And lastly, we go to a man known as Samuel Lucas. Samuel Lucas, Chief United or Manchester United correspondent or writer for the Manchester Evening News, and he represents for Manchester United in there for you, and he has a very good sources with Manchester United. He has gone ahead and said Man United are yet to clarify Ten Hag's future following their executive meeting in London on Tuesday. There have been conflicting whispers regarding Ten Hag's fate, and a source said nothing should be read into the club's failure to communicate an outcome on Tuesday night. Now, the outcome on Tuesday night, no one is supposed to obviously come out and read into the club's failure. Like, we shouldn't come out and read draw conclusions, but it looks like they are there to obviously come up and make a decision. But why do you make a decision of really sacking Erik Ten Hag, you know, later than Monday this week? It was supposed to be Monday, you know. Monday, sack him if you want to sack him, and really get him the manager that you believe can obviously take Manchester United to where we deserve to be. So, thank you very much for watching through. And David is my name. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Ten Hag sacking back on the cards. What do you make about it? I would love to see and listen to you guys and what your thoughts are about it. And tension is really happening in the boardroom of Manchester United as internal discussions are really taking place, and we don't know exactly what is really going to be happening. So guys, first video of the day, we sign out for now. See you later. This is Rokan David onto the United Matters channel, and a 5 fingers up to everyone watching in through, and continue to vote I Dental Care into the description box. That's where their link is. Follow it up. Vote for I Dental Care. And after voting for them, the rest is really gonna be history in the making. We sign out. Bye-bye, and see you in the next 2-3 hours to come from now. Bye-bye. But we want to see close to 100 likes on this video, right? Smash the like button.